Welcome to Lexington, where the sun shines bright literally and figuratively on their old Kentucky home, and the Big Blue Nation ready to get behind these Wildcats in this one. And while today is the final home game of the season for one team, it is more importantly a celebration, Senior Day. As we'll see, the number 14 team in the country, the Louisville Cardinals, taking on a team from the SEC, the Kentucky Wildcats. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. And the Cardinals will put toe to leather to crank us up. He'll bring it out. It's White. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So the Kentucky Wildcats offense will start this game off. It's a basketball state. There's no question about that. But when they square off with the Governor's Cup, oh, football is big time.
Oh, it's so beautiful, too. And usually interconference rivalry game.
Oh, he's going to go up top. And it's incomplete. They were looking for the huge gain on first down. After the misfire, it's 2nd and 10. Looking for room. It's Traynor. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, back up inside their 20. From the gun, wants to pass. They're bringing heat. Picked off. And he's brought down after the pick, but not before putting his offense in business.
Well, statistically, this defense is not one of the better units against the pass. They're trying to change that here today. What a great job tracking the ball down, making a play on it, stabbing it out of the air for a big interception early. That should be massive for their confidence.
And the offense suddenly with an opportunity it couldn't have expected with a 1st and goal after the pick. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
And defense nowadays, they don't look at stats of what is the yards per rush. They look at how many negative plays they can create. Because why? Now you look at 2nd down, man, it just became very predictable.
And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Cardinals! When you're handed a break with unbelievable field position like that, you better finish the deal, and they did.
You saw the quarterback jog on the field. I think he gave a high five to every one of those players coming off that just put them in position to go score that touchdown. That QB knew this was a golden opportunity, and boy, he took advantage of it.
Ready to try the point after. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. They didn't have a whole lot of real estate in front of them when they took over possession, but they wasted no time. Couple of plays into the end zone. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. He'll bring it out. It's Patterson. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. Boy, they hope this next drive is more productive after throwing a pick last time, Jesse.
Yeah, and the coaches did a good job on the sideline there, just talking to the young quarterback and making sure he's able to turn the page, calm him down, to go out and refocus this drive.
Yeah, and some people do that better than others, but you got to show some trust in him, maybe get the ground game going, help around him a little bit with the system.
The Wildcats pulled out a thriller the last time these two met.
And they were so happy after that win because they dug down deep and made the plays late in the game that they needed to make. And
fires into traffic. It's picked off. Not able to get loose on the return, but what a play to put his team in business at the 33.
And this is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
The Louisville offense is headed back out on the field. Jesse looking to take it down the field for back-to-back touchdowns.
I think it's really important for them moving forward to have a lot of balance, right? You want to be able to keep this defense guessing, Paul.
Yeah, and you got me searching for answers after that last drive. You stack another drive on top of this, their defense's heads are going to be spinning all over the place.
With the catch, it's Bell. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Sometimes people say, if you're good enough, what's the big deal about going on the road? Well, if you're not careful, you might find out in a spot like this one, guys.
Yeah, no.
Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch.
Man, I love those guys that are willing to put their body on the line, and he does it right here, man. Just lays out. That ball's coming in. You can see it from several yards out, making that play, laying out, keeping the football from touching the turf. Great concentration, great effort by the receiver.
They spun that wheel of fortune on fourth down and come up bankrupt. Wide receiver coming across in motion. Sweet cut there. Moves up to the 34-yard line. Give him a 10-yard pickup. Lining up from the 34 on first down. On the run, it's Trainer. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47.
Well, with the weapons this offense has, you knew it was just a matter of time in the running game before someone was going to break a long one. They'd just been running into a wall and just couldn't seem to...
And the pressure gets to him. Down goes the quarterback.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
Back to pass, it's Vandergrift. Using the quick game. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. Some third down conversions tougher than others. This one, a long one on third down from the 43. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. And this is going to be incomplete on third. Kentucky will be forced to punt.
It's so nice when you know it's third and long, you know a pass is coming, you worked on it all week, get your feet set at the sticks, understand that quarterback's got to be rushed, get him off of this spot. Nice execution by this defense.
He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. Louisville has it back in the offense, coming out ready to attack. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. These two first met in 1912 and both have a rich history of stars. Johnny Unitas, Lamar Jackson from Louisville, Bear Bryant, and Tim Couch. Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. And that's going to be incomplete, going for broke on second down, but third down's coming up. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Fires to the right. Got his man. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep him from getting the first down. The Cardinals will line it up on 1st and 10. Hand off from the shotgun. At midfield, he's got room. And they drag him down, but not before he picks up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there.
Oh, man, there's some big hitting going on in the trenches right now. This defense, they take a lot of pride in stopping the run. Let's keep our eye on them throughout the course of the game and see if they can contain this running attack.
And chunk plays are the name of the game, and they get one here before the defense finally makes the stop. They'll throw it from the red zone. Lets it fly deep downfield. Throw to the end zone, picked off. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception. The offense set for a first down play. Looking for room, it's Trainer. He'll bounce his way ahead for a pickup of 4 out to the 14. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. He'll try to pop the draw. Tackled after picking up the first down.
All right, defense, that's what we can't do. We can't give up this many chunk yards on the ground. Got to commit more guys to the line of scrimmage. Got to get those running backs on the ground. That's way too easy.
The give to the back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. It's a draw. And they'll make the stop, and we are headed to the end of the first period. That's the end of the quarter, and Louisville has the edge. We put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. Now facing a 3rd and long. Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. Kentucky sends out the punting unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Secures it at the 30. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. The Louisville offense is headed back out on the field. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming.
Small gain, I know, but again, the defense knows he's going to run the football. He's willing to run the football, not just drop back and pass, make him honor the run game. You got to do a lot of this.
That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. A chance to sort of put the defense on its heels if you convert a 3rd and long, this one from the 44. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense, it brings up a 4th down. So the offense will go for it around midfield. On 4th down, looking for the completion. Fires on the move. What a snag by the defense. He goes out of bounds, but what a play to create a sudden change opportunity. Wide receiver now comes in motion. Gonna run it. It's Trainer.
I know it's sexy to throw the football, but if you can pound it away and get these kind of gains, they will just add up, wear the defense down, get first downs, and ultimately get some points.
Finds a soft spot in the middle. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Might be decision time if the defense can get a stop on 3rd down from the 45. They move the tight end all over. Trying to pick it up on the ground. They'll move the chains. Good execution on 3rd down. They've got it at the 41. Offense getting set for 1st down. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. They go to the ground. And he doesn't find much running room. A short gain on the play.
You know, runs like this oftentimes are like a boxer in a boxing match. Obviously, it's not a knockout punch, but these are body blows. And as the game goes on, these small gains are going to turn into longer runs.
Unloads to the wideout. It's complete. And he gets the 1st down, but man, did he get the hit stick laid on his noggin. Not the most productive half for this offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear. 1st and 10. Shakes off the defender. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. Power football with the run. Snowed under after a pickup of 2. They'll mark it at the 8. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. Looking to pass. It's Vandergrift. Didn't have much of a choice, just had to throw that one away. It'll be 4th down. They'll play it safe and try for 3. And as a holder picks his spot, it'll be a 25-yard attempt. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Louisville has it back in the offense, coming out ready to attack. Makes a man miss. Tried to move that pile forward. He maybe gets 2. He's down at the 21. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we'll see if the offense can build on this lead before the break. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. Fires downfield. He's got it. Whew, boy, this freshman quarterback has a hose. Did he zing that thing in there? And the Cardinals have it with a 1st and 10. And he's picked off again. His night vision hasn't been up to speed. His 3rd interception. He'll go out of bounds, but just what they needed to get the ball back. They'll start this drive with a pass. Got a man. It's key.
And a really nice job by the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB. Y'all get on the same page. You could tell they were, and that's why they got the 1st down.
Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40. This is a 3rd and long. Dropping back, it's Vandergriff. And the 3rd down pass is incomplete. So they're going to send out the field goal unit to try a long one. He's going to have to break out the thunderfoot on this one, a 57-yard attempt. And it's right down the boulevard. After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go.
You've got to make the opponent pay for turning the football over, and while this team would have liked to have scored a touchdown off that pick, I think they're pretty happy getting the field.
And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. The Louisville offense is headed back out on the field. But a little time, lets it go. Just masterful working that sideline and getting the toe down for the catch. They'll put it in play from the 27, 1st down. He's going to pass. Looking deep down the right side. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. And back to the air on 2nd down. Trying to make magic with his feet.
Well, great job there by the defense because they weren't able to get him sacked right away, but you saw the coverage in the back end. Nowhere for the quarterback to throw the football. Didn't get the sack, obviously. You don't get the negative play, but you also don't give up a big one. Your feet.
And he can't escape, and down he goes. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. On 4th down, looking to pass. He uncorks a bullet to the right. Finds his man, and they convert. And they finally make the tackle, but this will be a pretty easy conversion for this offense. That is a highly efficient way to move the chains, and now they are threatening inside the 40. He'll try to do it himself. Good run on the play, and he slides to avoid the hit. The offense down to the 22 on 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. Fires to the wideout. Oh, the freshman lucky that one didn't get picked off.
And good job by the defense. The defense clearly knew where they were going with the football. Double coverage out wide, making sure they don't give up a touchdown to that guy. Nice job by the defense.
Throws to the tight end. The pass falls incomplete, and there are 8 seconds left. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. That's caught. It's Brooks. And he gets it down to the 4-yard line before he's finally stopped. A terrific run after the catch. They'll immediately call timeout. They'd love nothing better than to add a 3-ball here before the break. No good. And the lead remains at 1 after the miss. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Fellas, all the tradition and bad blood between these programs, it's all kind of come to a boil today in a spirited first half in the fight for the Governor's Cup. And it's been said football is a game of inches, and guess what? Based on the comparison between 3rd down conversion rate today and the average yard per play, how can you argue that? I mean, the low-lying fruit is to look at some of the explosive plays we've seen in panic. But really, this game is going to come down to which team is more efficient when they have the ball and how they play when it matters most.
Kentucky will boot it deep to get the second half underway. On the move from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Louisville has it back in the offense, coming out ready to attack. And in a low-scoring game like this one, David, every possession is magnified.
And I think more than anything, it just gets frustrating. And you got to put that behind you. You got to see what this defense has been doing to be so successful. Palmer, now use it against them.
Yeah, David, I think for a...
And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. This defense has kept him backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on third. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. The Cardinals will punt it away on 4th down. 3 and out. They got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Got to be extra careful in cold weather like this. He'll signal for the fair catch and make it between the snowflakes. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. He's got his man, and he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. It's a draw. Nice move to keep moving. They need the 40 to convert here on 3rd down. Dropping back, it's Vandergriff. Wide open downfield. Makes the grab and a nice gain, gets it to the 35. Here comes Kentucky after picking up that 1st down. The offense showing motion from the tight end, trying to get a read on the D. To the ground with the back. You'll take 4 yards on 1st down every time, 2nd and 6. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. And he is brought down, but what a move he put on that first defender. This Kentucky offense really moving the ball quickly. Looking to go up top on 1st down. Throws to the wideout. And they're not on the same page there.
And that was good defense again, and unfortunately we've been saying that all game long. Really, really good defense. Or, listen, you can spin on the other side. This offense has really been bad.
Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. And they'll run the field goal unit back out there. This kicker has already banged a couple through. The holder will put it down on the right hash, a 33-yard try. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. And guys, after the field goal, now they have the lead. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And stampeding through the defense. And the returner will be knocked down. The Louisville offense is headed back out on the field. The sledding has been tough. Scores have been at a premium, Jesse, and every possession seems like it could switch the momentum of the game.
Yeah, Reese, for this offense, just feels like they just haven't been as physical. For this offensive coordinator, David, he's having to go deep into the playbook just to try to generate a 1st down.
Well, and the good thing is there's not a ton of game pressure because the other side's not scoring either. But if you can find that one thing, get that one positive play, and then maybe you get those juices going and something can start to build.
Just a short pass to the tight end. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the 1st down. They have it at the 36. New set of downs after that completion. Caught in the backfield, it's Brown. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. This offense has a 2nd down play. Keeps it on the bootleg. He'll pull it down and run. And the laundry drops as the pass falls incomplete. Let's see who the penalty's on. You don't see that penalty too often, but we see it here, an illegal forward pass. Just couldn't quite hook up on that last pass play. Now it's third down. And it's his fourth interception of the night. Got some room to run. The tag. And he's going to score on the interception. Touchdown, Kentucky!
And they come up with a huge pick six, and that is one of the reasons this defense has been so dominant all season long. They don't give up big plays, but they take the football away. And once they do, they've got better athletes than you do. They're hard to bring down. They can flip the game on a dime.
Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Louisville has it back in the offense, coming out ready to attack. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick six, David.
Nah, it was a big mistake.
He'll off one deep down the left side. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but second down coming. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. On second down, just keeps firing. Takes a shot as he lets it go. He's got it down the right side. And he was off to the races, and he gets it to the 45. First down here for the offense. Movement here from the tight end. Off the play fake on first down. He's not afraid to go deep. And the DB making a huge play, knocking it away downfield. Let's see what they've got on second down. Looking to throw it again. Going to try to get it himself. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already, he's taking the shot. And they wanted it all on third down, but now dealing with fourth down.
And you didn't have a lot of panic in the first half. But man, you're starting to get down in the second half, and this offense just has really, really struggled, underperformed. You know you're a better team, but this offense hasn't shown it. This team hasn't shown it. It's the third quarter. They got to get it going now.
And that decision will be questioned for a while. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Smashes through. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the ground. He's got it again. One-step wrap, two-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Scanning the field. It's Vandergrift. Safe completion on the screen. Pulls his way forward. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Out of the shotgun on third down. Grab near the sticks. It's Key. Got a lot of running room. He was just a breath from taking that one all the way, and he'll run that momentum right into the fourth quarter. Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and Kentucky has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. Was to pass. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Wildcats! And they take it in for 6 more points. Now they've got a little breathing room. They are in firm control of this game, guys, but you never want to let up in a rivalry game.
Because it only takes one play. We know how much of a factor momentum can be in these types of rivalry games, David, so this game's still far from over.
And this is where my leadership and my experience comes into play. When you got guys that have been through these fires, been through these rivalry games, you know the swings happen quick. Now you got to swing it back your way.
2-point conversion attempt is on the way. Trying to surge it in. Several defenders get an assist on that tackle.
Well, every coordinator has a couple of 2-point plays in his back pocket. They dialed one up there. They didn't get it. Let's see how that affects the outcome of this one.
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. So much for the touchback. Here he comes. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. The Louisville offense is headed back out on the field. That fourth down gamble didn't pay off on the last drive, and it led to he lobs one high down the left side. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. Now on second down. Got it in the middle, it's Bell. Dragged down to the turf, but not before getting the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play. Last incompletion leaves them still sitting at their own 25 with 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. Going for the big play. And that ball is hauled in inside the 35. Touchdown Cardinals. And once he got loose, it was all over. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finish with a huge play in the passing game, covering 75 yards to house it. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Kentucky has it back, and the Big Blue offense takes the field. And they've got a little bit of a cushion here, David. If they can add to it on this drive, it would be nice.
And it definitely makes them...
He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Here's an interception. Oh, did they need that turnover? He was thinking big return, didn't get that, but boy, did he give his offense an opportunity at the 31. Looking for a productive play on first down. Nearly another interception. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. On 2nd down, he'll let it fly. Lofts one deep down the right side. And he makes the catch inside the 25.
What a beautiful throw and catch on this play, and I love the job the receiver did tracking the ball in the air. Nice job of locating the throw and then hauling it in.
They wrestle him down after he picks up 6 inside the 20 and down at the 18. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. He wants it all. And it's caught. Touchdown, Louisville. Field shrinks, tight end grows. Big targets, big results.
I've never heard it put that way, but you're dang right. That guy is so big. A lot of times you get a DB matched up on him. He can just post him up. A linebacker, he can run by him. So that's why these tight ends are so dangerous down here in this red zone.
Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And the finisher, an 18-yard touchdown throw. Here comes the kickoff as we are all tied up in the 4th quarter. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. Well, let's see if this drive goes better than the last one. They were in and out quickly after the quick pick, David.
Yeah, first play, big mistake, man. Now, let's get this offense in a little bit of a rhythm. Maybe before you open it up again, Palmer, or do you trust him right away?
He seems to me like the guy maybe that just needs to kind of get into the flow of the game. So maybe you get the running game going here and just give him some easy looks to let him get lathered up.
Now on first down from the 28. Use the play fake, now to throw. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Couldn't make the connection on first down. Now here on 2nd. They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. What a big play this one could be. Tight game, getting late, 3rd and long coming up. And the throw out to the sideline, good for just a few yards. Kentucky will be forced to punt. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The offense has plenty of time in this final period. They'll try to break this tie. From the gun, the running back looking for room. At the 45 on his way. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're going to ride this running back. They knock him down inside the 30 at the 29. It's a pickup of 6. 6-yard pickup on first down. Leaves them with 2nd and 4. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Great job by that defender. I mean, he timed that snap count perfectly, got into the backfield and created the negative play.
Buying some time. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Going for it on 4th down late in a tie game. This is a huge play. Makes a grab enough for the first. And they finally get him to the ground. An easy conversion for this offense. Defense not exactly the perfect 4th down call there. First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. The clock has stopped as we have reached the 2-minute warning here in the ball game.
It's all tied up. This offensive line, they want the pressure. They want everything to go through them here. They're saying, look, let's just run the ball. Let's get this thing down closer and closer to the goal line. Let's bleed some clock and put ourselves in a position to win.
Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Oh, big juke to get past. So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. Touchdown, Cardinals! And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the 4th.
What a great game, tied late in the ball game. Who's going to make the big play? They come up with it late, take the lead. Nice execution. It's hard to execute in these moments. People get tight. The score's tied late in the game. I don't want to mess up, but this offense doesn't worry about messing up. They put the ball in the end zone and take the lead.
And he got that extra point through. No slipping on the snow. It was good. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Kentucky has it back, and the Big Blue offense takes the field. These are the games. These are the moments. This is the opportunity for the finish that people remember in rivalries like this one.
And those highlights that are shown for years and years to come. These big-time moments, Palmer, coming down to the wire, who steps up and makes the big-time play.
And this is why you lift.
And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. And it's his 4th interception of the game. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
What a game-changing play by this defense. Nice job. You got them backed up in their own territory coming out. Now you force the turnover, set your offense up with some great scoring field position.
Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Ordinarily on 2nd and 10, you might look past, but here you just want to keep that clock moving. They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. And, guys, they really need to make something happen on this 3rd and long. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the 1st down marker. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. Never a doubt. And that will extend their lead even further.
You know, it's funny, in an age where there's so many college football analytics and everybody wants to go for it on 4th down, at the end of the day, it still comes down to managing the clock. Good decision by the head coach here in the 4th quarter. By kicking that field goal, you've now made it a 2-possession game. Your chances of winning this thing have now gone way up.
On the run from inside. He's got an alley. Just barely able to keep him from housing it on that one. What a nice return. This dude is absolute electricity when he gets the ball in his hands. Looking to throw, it's Vandergriff. Feeling some heat. Dumps it to the back. And that is his 5th interception, a nightmare he is not waking up from. Takes it the other way. The 20. Past the 10. And he's going to take it all the way. Touchdown, Cardinals. I'm sure they don't like the score, but they haven't done anything about it, so they're just going to have to eat it right now with the way they're getting smacked.
Just take it, right? I mean, you'd like to say, hey, take a knee, run the clock out. You don't have to run the score up, but I can do something about it, right? All my guys in there still have to fight until the final whistle.
Lining up to add another. And that extra point is a big one as they now have a 3-possession, 17-point lead in the 4th. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. On the move from inside his 5. Makes a move. Got a little room. There he goes. Open it up. He will score! Touchdown, Wildcats! He is headed to the sideline with a little bounce in his step after scoring on that kick return.
And he should have some bounce in his step. How about the effort, weaving in and out, covering all that space, great blocking on the play, and he does the rest. You don't put guys back deep that can't roll. And you could see when he got in the open field, he rolled out.
Their work here is virtually done. No need to take any more chances. They'll line up in victory formation. After not really playing their best earlier this season, people said, this team is bad. Now they won 3 in a row. This team is good. People are fickle.
Yeah, and we're probably the ones who were saying that a little bit, Reese, because they were struggling. It didn't look like they knew who they were, and they didn't have the momentum going. But now they definitely got it together, Jesse, and they look like a different team.
They sure do, David. We know teams get better or they get worse over the course of a season. This team right now, completely different. Almost the polar opposite than what we saw earlier this year. And I'll tell you, look at their schedule and who they've got left. Those teams better be careful. This team is coming for them.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.